Hello and welcome again. Today we're out with the 28 kHz Detech EDS Reacher. Running at 28 kHz, it really is a sharp, sparky machine. And when I say sparky, I don't mean it's going to be sounding off left, right and centre, because I'll show you on a clip what I'll do. You'll see that the audio is smooth, depending where you actually run it. But you can always turn that down if you're on a busy irony site. But I'm cranking it right the way up, and you'll see what I'll do a little clip and you'll see the stability of the machine. I've used it once before on this site, and I dug down, I think it's around about 10 inches, and pulled out, I can't remember, a nice Victorian coin. But so far doing good. Early days on testing, need to get on many other sites, especially some really contaminated Roman sites, iron sites and stuff like that, and we'll see how it performs. But simplicity to use, single tone, automatic ground balance, can't get much easier than that. 4 AA batteries, a fairly lightweight machine. Obviously running old Ceph coils, so I've got 3 of them, and I've got the smaller one, this one 9x9 and the 12x12. The 12x12 one what I dug down on clean audio and roughly 10 inches and got pulled that coin. But I've just had a little go as I walked in the field because I'm keen to get on with it, and it's doing well. Not bad machine. Let's crack on and see what else turns up. Cheers. We've got a target here. Slightly chopped. I think it's a deeper target. We'll try. Turn the machine off, and we'll put it into their Detech's more sensitive mode. So you turn the machine off, hold a pinpoint, switch it back on. Now let's see what we get. That's cleaned up the audio nicely. Pinpoint. A bit sensitive there. So that's normal mode. Turn it off. Switch it back on. And that's lessened the intensity of the audio. I say just about there. Give it a dig and see what turns up. Hopefully it's going to go in nicely. Not that tight, eh? Stones and stones and more stones. Get it down a little bit more. The size of them. Getting a spade round them. People the audio as it is down there. Wow. Wow. Right, have we got anything yet? No, but we're still going in the right direction. Getting closer. That's a good one. Come on. Oops, that up. Come on. Right, just right on top of it then. Hopefully it's going to come out with this scoop here, wherever it is. And we have a old buckle. That was alright. Amongst the loose stuff. And that was down, you see it, near enough length for the probe, and gave good audio, especially in the hypersensitive mode. So not bad. Don't mind finding buckles. So on to the next. Let's see what else we can find. Don't think very deep. Still nice clean audio. So it's worth a dig. Definitely worth a dig. I'm always happy to find the old spindles, and that one's quite a nice one. Nice pattern on it. You can see that. Look at that one. Don't mind some of that. Worth the dig, even though it was shadow. Just on the top there. Belting audio. But it is what it is, and it's a nice find. On to the next. Give you a little insight into the running. As you can see, got everything there maxed out, and it's stable. The signal here, I know that, but as you can see, it's a stable machine. But I guess that also all depends on site conditions. So if you're heavily contaminated with iron, it will spit off, being 28 kilohertz. It will sound off a bit more, but at least you can pick out the nice clear signals. Nice and clean. How's that for blow your ears off? Slightly chopped one way. Just about there. It's clump, I think. What have we got in there? A little piece of lead. A don't know what that was for. Rounded at the top, sort of carved off. You may have a better clue than I. But gave nice audio, went too deep. Possibly about 6-7 inches. But clear enough to grab. On to the next. One thing I just noticed, gave the coil a good clunking against this little old stem thing here. And as you can see, sensitivity, yes, I can crank it right the way up there if I want to, but you always want a stable machine running. You don't want to go mad. But listen, that thing there, that nice and solid. So I think this machine will be alright in them hard stubble fields with a small coil on. I mean, for the sensitivity where it is, that's pretty damn good. Let's crack on. Sharp audio. Just there. Just there. Right. Oh, I need something decent to pop up. Come on, let's have something worthwhile. No more lead, no more bullet cases. Let this be a good one. I take shadow fines if they're good. But I don't take them if they're ring pulls. Mate, where it is, come on, let's get some good stuff. You'll be able to test that out, I'll show you in a second. Let me pad this down. Or even better, let me dig it back up. Right, put that back down the hole. So that's down roughly, what, 5 inches? Right, turning up the disc now. So, there that's gone. Yes, you're bound to probably lose your hammers and stuff, but if you're park hunting, you're going for like your Victorian stuff, all day long. Bring that back in, or you can have it right on run it right on the edge. So it's just spitting on it, or one-way signal. Not bad. Good old disc range on this machine, it really is. On to the next. I am going to get out, by the way. Big audio here. Not expecting this one to be deep. Shouldn't be deep at all. And we have a chunk of, now is that pot That'd be some sort of big pot thing. I don't know if you can see that, probably blurring out because the old long grass has got in the way. But you can see it's got a lip on it there. So, could be some sort of pot maybe. You might be able to tell me. Banging audio. I knew it wasn't going to be deep, and I mean that's down. Oh, there's more. Come on. Get going. Let's have some more. Look, there's some coins in a big pot at the bottom. What have we got in this bit, or is this going to be iron? That's why you need to always check your holes. That's what we got in here. More. Come on, give me more. What we got now then? Oh, flint, that's what we got. There we are. More pot. Here we go. Maybe we've got the whole pot down the hole. I don't think that's going to marry up. No. Oh, could be. We got any more pot down there? With full sensitivity. I'll have a little search around here. Could be interesting. Could find out what's in the pot. Or was in the pot. But nice big audio. Bit clunky audio as you heard right up there. And that was down 7 inches. So you know you could stick that in the ground down at 10, 11, 12 inches and that's still going to sound off good. We're about to win. Let's crack on. Right then. Slightly deeper target here, I would say. Nice clean audio. Right, really, let's try this hypersensitive mode. Alright, so turn the machine off. Hold the pinpoint button. And now we're in a really sensitive mode. And that. You may not be able to hear that. But to me that's made that audio stronger. Back to normal. Right then, pinpoint and let's see what it is. Just there. Have we got anything good on this one? Wherever it is, it's smack down the middle of the hole. And there we have our first coin of the day. Not bad. Completely worn disc. We gave clarity audio. Oh, you're probably not going to be able to see because I've just noticed there's tons of this stuff in the way. Hope it ain't blurred out the whole video. But so there's the coin disc, fairly thick. I'm saying Georgian. But no, good strong audio. And that was down not too deep, 6 inches. But like I said, this site ain't giving up too much in the way of depth anyway. So oh well, we'll crack on and we'll see what we can find next. Well, that finishes the first run out with the Detech EDS Reacher. Unfortunately nothing amazing came up at amazing depths, but I've brought other machines out here, popular machines on this new site already, and the site's not giving up anything really deep apart from the odd signal. But so I've got to try to find them signals in next videos. If not, I will move on to another site where there will be some deeper finds, and then I can show you the potential of this machine. I'm enjoying it. It's simple to use, fairly lightweight. The only thing, I mean, the coils, this coil ain't too bad. The 12x12 coil, it's got a little bit of weight on it, and at first when you start swinging it you feel your shoulder, but this coil's fine, and obviously the smaller coil, absolutely dandy. But we're going to see what happens in the future with this, and I'll try and get some them real nice deep finds. But we've got tests coming up as well, so let's crack on and see what this one holds out in the next lot of videos. Cheers for watching, and see you again soon.